Y'all, I'm about to take you on an emotional journey that will leave you breathless. The story of Lil Scrappy's battle for survival has been keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. And trust me, what I'm about to reveal will shock you to your core. Just days ago, the situation was absolutely devastating. Picture this: a hospital corridor filled with tearful family members, doctors wearing expressions that spoke volumes, and a mother's heart breaking into a million pieces. The medical team was hesitant, their faces painted with grim determination as they delivered the crushing news to Scrappy's family. Recovery wasn't guaranteed. Can you even imagine the weight of those words? The entertainment world was shaken to its foundation. Fans were literally glued to their screens, desperately refreshing their social media feeds every few minutes, hoping, praying for any positive update about their beloved rapper. The whispers were getting darker by the hour, with some industry insiders even suggesting that Scrappy might never return to the spotlight he once commanded. The uncertainty was absolutely suffocating. But then, in what can only be described as a divine intervention, everything changed. In the most dramatic and unexpected turn of events imaginable, the doctors have finally given us the news that sent shockwaves through the industry. Scrappy's condition is improving. Against all odds, he's proving to be stronger than anyone could have imagined. It's the kind of comeback story that movies are made of. Let me take you behind the scenes of this incredible journey. Late last night, something extraordinary happened. One of Scrappy's closest confidants, who had been maintaining a constant vigil by his bedside, dropped a cryptic message that set social media on fire. Miracles happen when you least expect them. Keep praying. Within seconds, and I mean seconds, the internet exploded with speculation. The anticipation was electric. Was Scrappy finally showing signs of improvement? Had the countless prayers been answered? Then came the moment that had everyone in tears. Early this morning, Mama D, who had been uncharacteristically silent for days, finally appeared on video. Let me tell you, it was absolutely heart-wrenching. Her eyes were red from crying, her voice trembling with emotion, but this time, and this is what makes it so beautiful, it wasn't from despair. It was pure, unadulterated joy. My baby is fighting, she declared through tears, barely able to contain her emotions. He's stronger than they thought. The doctors had just informed them that Scrappy had a real chance at recovery. But here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. Because behind all the celebration, there's enough drama unfolding to fill a whole season of reality TV. While the doctors are cautiously optimistic, they're also being incredibly careful with their prognosis. Scrappy isn't completely out of danger yet, and his journey back to full health, it's going to be anything but smooth sailing. Let me paint you a vivid picture of what's been happening in that hospital room. Just 2 nights ago, the situation was so dire that the family had nearly lost all hope. Scrappy's condition had been deteriorating rapidly, and some medical professionals weren't even sure his body would respond to treatment. The tension in that room was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Silent prayers, hushed conversations, and that overwhelming, suffocating fear of losing him forever. And then there's Bambi, his estranged wife, adding another layer to this emotional saga. Now this is where things get really interesting. Before all this happened, their relationship was on seriously rocky ground. They were actually in the middle of a bitter separation, with rumors flying around about arguments, betrayals, and even potential infidelity. Some sources were claiming Scrappy had been seen with other women, while others suggested Bambi had already moved on. But the moment she heard about his condition, everything changed. You should have seen her at the hospital, completely transformed. She's been there day and night, watching those monitors like a hawk, whispering words of encouragement even when Scrappy couldn't hear them. "I don't care about anything else, I just want him to be okay," she reportedly told a close friend, her voice breaking with emotion. It's the kind of devotion that makes you believe in second chances. But if you think that's dramatic, wait until you hear about Mama D. That woman has been an absolute force of nature throughout this entire ordeal. She's been fighting tooth and nail to ensure her son gets nothing but the best care possible. At one point, and this is absolutely true, she got into a heated confrontation with the hospital staff demanding more aggressive treatments. "You don't give up on my son," she reportedly shouted at one of the doctors, her voice echoing through the corridors. "I don't care what the numbers say, he's a fighter." And you know what? Mother's intuition proved right once again. The turning point in this incredible story came in those early morning hours when Scrappy, who had been completely unresponsive for days, suddenly showed movement. It wasn't much, just a slight twitch of his fingers, but in that moment it meant everything. By midday, the progress was even more remarkable. Scrappy had opened his eyes. One of the nurses who witnessed the moment described it perfectly. He looked confused at first, like he was trying to figure out where he was, but then his eyes landed on his mother, and I swear there was recognition there. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? The news spread through the hospital like wildfire. Family members came rushing in from every direction, tears of joy streaming down their faces. His precious daughter, who had been too young to fully understand the severity of the situation, was finally allowed to see him. She held his hand so gently and whispered, "Daddy, wake up." If that doesn't touch your heart, I don't know what will. But just when you think this story couldn't get any more intense, the drama kicks into high gear. While everyone's celebrating Scrappy's progress, there's major conflict brewing about what should happen next. His medical team has laid out a strict recovery plan, but some family members have completely different ideas about how to proceed. Mama D, ever the spiritual warrior, believes his recovery should be centered around faith and spirituality. She's already reached out to several pastors and spiritual healers, convinced that divine intervention is the key to his complete recovery. But Bambi? She's having absolutely none of it. She's standing firm on wanting a strictly medical approach to his recovery. "This isn't the time for experiments," she argued passionately. "He needs science, he needs rehabilitation, he needs professional care." The tension between these two strong-willed women has been absolutely electric. And just when you thought the situation couldn't get any more complicated, in walks Erica Dixon, Scrappy's ex and the mother of his first child. Talk about perfect timing. The moment she stepped into that hospital, the entire atmosphere shifted. Mama D's face lit up like a Christmas tree when she saw her, and she couldn't resist throwing some shade Bambi's way. Now, this is the woman who really has his back? Can you just imagine the tension in that room? Erica, showing incredible class, walked straight past all the drama and made her way directly to Scrappy's bedside. When he asked why she was there, her response was simple but powerful. "I heard you were in bad shape. I wasn't about to let my daughter's father go through this alone." Meanwhile, Bambi was practically fuming, and Mama D was wearing a smirk that spoke volumes. But here's where the story takes another shocking turn. Just when everyone thought they had enough drama to deal with, Diamond, one of Scrappy's closest friends, burst into the room with news that sent everyone reeling. The label is actually considering replacing him. Can you believe the audacity? They're already scouting for someone else, not even waiting to see if he'll recover. When Scrappy heard this news, he actually tried to get up right then and there, ready to fight for his career, but he's still too weak to make such moves. This latest development has thrown everything into chaos. Scrappy's mother immediately went into protective mode, declaring that nobody was going to replace her son. Bambi, showing surprising unity with Mama D for once, was equally outraged. Even Erica, who had been maintaining a relatively neutral stance, couldn't hide her shock at the label's lack of loyalty. The situation has created an interesting dynamic among the three women in Scrappy's life. While they may not see eye to eye on many things, they've found common ground in their determination to protect his interests. It's almost beautiful to watch in a strange way. Three strong women, each with their own complicated history with Scrappy, coming together in his time of need. But the question on everyone's mind remains, will Scrappy make a full recovery? Can his marriage to Bambi survive this emotional roller coaster? What about his music career? Will he be able to prove the label wrong and come back stronger than ever? And with Erica back in the picture, adding another layer of complexity to an already complicated situation, who knows what might happen next? One thing's absolutely certain, this story is far from over. And honey, you better believe I'll be here to spill all the tea as it happens. The drama, the emotions, the unexpected twists and turns, it's all part of what makes this story so incredibly compelling. Scrappy's journey isn't just about physical recovery anymore. It's about family, love, loyalty, and the fight to maintain everything he's worked so hard to build. Remember to like and subscribe for all the latest updates on this incredible story. Trust me, with all these personalities involved and so much at stake, there's bound to be more drama coming our way. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think will happen next in this emotional roller coaster? Will Scrappy prove everyone wrong and make a triumphant comeback? Will Bambi and Mama D find a way to work together for his sake? And what role will Erica play in all of this? Stay tuned, because your girl here will keep you posted on every single detail of this absolutely incredible story. The next chapter could be even more dramatic than the last, and you won't want to miss a single moment of it.